You fraud.
I beg your pardon.
You are so afraid of what other people think.
And you're not?
I care what they think, but I'm not going to deny my feelings.
I don't deny that I have feelings for you.
What kind of feelings?
Warmth and affection and...
Desire?
Well, obviously.
Need?
Desire, well, if you're implying that I can't function without you.
Do I make you happy?
Sometimes.
Do you feel more alive when we're together?
If you call living in a state of high anxiety alive...
Do you think
Yes.
about me when you're alone?
No, not every moment
Do
of the
you tell me things before you tell anybody else?
day. Depends.
What, on what? If Vicky's available or Marley's on the phone? What?
Just because I confide in you, don't get any bright ideas.
You trust me.
Not anymore, I don't trust you.
You worry about me.
I worry about your sanity.
If you could only make one of us happy, you'd make me happy.
That is a trick question.
That's right. You probably woke up this morning and said, how can I make Matthew laugh today?
Well, I like your laugh. You have a nice
Say
laugh.
it.
You have a nice
Say
laugh,
it.
Matthew.
Donna,
This is a Pandora's
say
box.
it.
I love you. I love you, all right?
Rachel, Amanda, Maggie, anybody? It's a miracle. We're alone.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your beeper?
Why?
Because I don't trust you. Your job is taking over your life, and I don't want to be interrupted by it.
Neither do I. It's in the car.
Ian, we need some time. I feel like we're strangers.
Well, so do I. That's why I took the day off, all right? Let's head out to the studio. There'll not be nobody there.
Go away! Just give me a second.
Paulina, if you wait, it's an emergency.
Call 911.
Look, Paulina, I need your help.
It was great.
I know, I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened.
You kissed me.
Fine, but I didn't plan it. I'm sorry.
Do it again.
What?
Kiss me.
Please, I'm not going to hurt
I'm
you.
not
I
your
just
wife.
want to talk to
I'm
you.
not your wife. I'm Kate
I know,
Baker.
I know, and I understand.
Then let me go.
I only want to talk to you. Please, it's very important. I know who you are. I know that you're Kate Baker. It's going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right.
I'm some scared-to-death kid. I don't need anybody to cling to.
I didn't mean...
Look, I don't even know you. I met you, one time, and now you're following me
you're
around.
absolutely right. I'm sorry.
You know, just because I look like your wife doesn't give you the right to touch me.
I will not touch you again. I promise. Just let me help.
I don't need your help. I don't know what your wife was like, but I can take care of myself.
But this isn't just about you, though, is it? What about Tomas and Luisa?
We're fine.
You came to me last night and asked for my help. Help in making your guardianship
That was
legal.
before you started behaving like
I
that.
understand
did
that
not-
you had a problem with a social worker down in Port Jarvis.
She'll have to track us down. We're out of here today.
It's not the answer, Kate. Please, please, let me help. I know what a terrific mother you are.
No, you don't. How do you know that?
Because because I could see how well Tomas and Luisa are doing. They need you. They need the home that you've created for them, the friends that you've made. Please, let me help.
You give me one reason why I should trust you.
Because you do. I have friends. I have friends in social services, in family court. I will not let them break up your family. I know how important it is to you.
No, you don't. Because you don't know me.
Okay. Okay. You make the rules. Just give me a chance. Please.
I can't do this.
Why not?
Because I can't, Maggie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kiss you. It just happened.
But I liked it.
Fine. I'm glad, but I can't do it.
Yeah, and so did you.
It's not about that. Don't you understand?
No.
I can't start kissing people right now, Maggie.
But you did. And it was great. Tomas, it was great. Don't you see something good happened?
Nothing good is going to happen, Maggie. We're leaving. Kate, Luisa, and I. We're history. I gotta go.
Tomas, wait! Would you stop beaming at me?
I'm happy.
Just because I admitted that I have feelings for
You
you
love
doesn't
me.
mean, different people feel differently about love, and especially when you get to be my age.
Oh, come on.
Listen, we're having a very rewarding and fulfilling affair right now.
You love me.
Well, yes, I did use those words, but it doesn't mean in any way that I am making any kind of a commitment to you, except, of course,
Yes.
to treat you with respect.
And love me.
And treat you the way I always have.
Yes.
Now, are you listening to me?
Yes, I am. Every word. You love me.
Because I really don't want anything to change. It doesn't have to change because I like what we have.
Mhm.
And I don't want it to be any different. It's private and it's discreet.
You know, Vicky was very happy for us.
Vicky doesn't have any brains when it comes to emotional entanglements. For heaven's sakes, when she left Grant, she called a press conference.
Press conference? That's
Yes,
a good
and she
idea.
regretted it.
You know,
she told me herself that it was a terrible idea.
It's a good idea. We'd only have to tell the story once. Anybody missed it, the
Darling.
broadcast, we'd just give them video.
Darling,
What?
I realize that you're experiencing some euphoric moment
kidding.
right now. Well, good. Good, because aside from losing our station
Mm-hmm.
and every sane person that we know who respects us, we're going to ruin what we have. And Matthew, I don't want that to happen.
Because
And I'm
you love
serious.
me.
I mean it. I'm really serious about this. And if you mean what you say, if you really
I love
feel
you.
what you say, then you will respect my wishes
Oh,
and
you're
you'll
such
keep
a
our
grown-up
affair
girl.
a secret. Don't you call me a grown-up.
Would you stop lecturing me? Lay back and relax. This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment we have here. I love you, you love me, nobody's dying, we've got plenty of money.
Plenty is relative.
Just shut up and enjoy the moment.
If you tell anybody else, I'm going to deny it. I
Like
am.
you denied it to Vicky. The truth is marvelous, and I don't care who knows. Quick. Wait.
One word.
Okay,
One word,
get the...
please.
Get the...
Just a minute!
Hold on. Come here now.
Hi, Rachel. The boring old business.
Oh, hi, stranger. How are you?
How are you?
I was on my way to KBAY when I went past this building and saw your car parked out
Yeah, I'm here so often. I was thinking of renting a space.
What Matthew means is that we have to discuss business so often that it's, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
I hear that you guys are a great team. The numbers, in the journal.
Well, the numbers.
Oh.
The numbers are great.
Yeah, and
Great
it's
numbers.
really important to protect that kind of a partnership
Yeah.
because, you know, when it's successful and everything, and it's important to get away from stress and,
Yes.
and private things that interfere with it that don't have anything to do with business.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am interrupting.
No, you're
no,
not
you're not.
interrupting.
No,
I
you're
have
not
to
at
talk to you.
all, but
I
it
have
can
to talk
wait.
to you. Really? No, it can't wait.
Well, it can't wait for me. I need to talk to you, and it's important.
Okay, why don't you call Hank at the studio, see if that emergency generator came in I ordered.
Right. Sure. Okay.
Well, I missed you, honey.
I missed you here.
I'm sorry. It's been my fault I've been away so much.
Well, you needed a break.
I did need a break, but now I'm back, and you haven't been around very much. I guess you've been working really hard.
Oh, working hard.
Studio and here.
Working hard.
Well, is it
What?
good?
Good. Yes, it's good.
Well, that's the important thing if you're having fun.
Yeah. So, what's going on?
Honey, I need your support. Amanda's very upset with me, and Iris thinks I'm nuts. They both accuse me of betraying Mac.
Why?
Because of Carl.
Because you took him to the winter masquerade?
Because I'm in love with him. This is an important relationship. Now, I'm going to get this all out in the open and spell it all out to everyone. I've called a family meeting, and I will discuss this at that time. Well, you're not saying anything.
No, I'm just digesting this.
Are you angry?
No, I'm not angry. Just, oh, I knew you and Carl were seeing each other, but you're in love with Carl Hutchins.
Yeah. I know, it's, you know, a puzzle. We were spending time in New York together, and it was very nice, and then it became an infatuation, and now it's more than that. I'm sorry, I didn't expect you to understand.
No, I understand.
How could you?
Well, you're not the only one who's been surprised by feelings.
Yes, I know, but apparently everyone believes my feelings are inappropriate.
Well, maybe that's why it happened. I mean, if he was Mr. Right, maybe you wouldn't never have gone near him.
There's no Mr. Right after Mac.
Well, who's to say that just because person comes in a different package than you expected, that he's wrong? He could be the perfect person.
Perfect might be pushing it.
Well, believe me, I know what it's like to shock people. I mean, no one expected me to buy KBAY and make a go of it.
Yeah.
But, and believe me, I guarantee when they find out that
What?
that things about me, then they'll be shocked. But I'll be used to it. I am used to it.
So what are you saying? That you accept the relationship I have with Carl?
Mom, if it's what you want, go for it. Just be careful.
How did you get so smart?
I don't know. I take after my mom.
Do you know how relieved I am?
Well, sure, to have someone on your side, sure I do.
Oh, wow. I thought I was going to lose my whole family because of Carl.
No, listen. If you love someone, you accept them.
You know an awful lot about love these days.
Well, I gotta keep my ears open.
No. Come on. It's more than that. What's going on? Is there something you need to tell me?
I had to wade through 7 reporters to get to my car. I am sleeping in a hotel because I have reporters camped out on my porch. Paulina, I am desperate.
You wanted this job.
And I still want this job. Just want to know where Rachel stands. What did she come back for? What does she want?
I can't answer that, Jake.
But you know, don't you? Look, it took me some time to build up Corey, but it won't take long to tear it down unless we can put an end to the speculation. The stock, your stock, my stock, Allie's stock, is going to go south. And I am talking about way south.
So we'll lose some money.
We have a good shot at losing this company. I am serious. Now, unless Rachel comes clean and we find out what she wants, it's open season, Paulina.
And I guess you better talk to Rachel.
Paulina, hi.
Hi.
Listen, have you seen Kate or John? Maggie was helping Kate and Tomas.
What are you talking about? Who's Kate and Tomas?
Kate Baker and the boy that she lives with.
Kate, she volunteers at the community center, also works at the hospital. She helped save John and Kelsey's jobs.
So why would that lady be here?
Well, apparently, Kate is having some problems. Maggie was helping Kate and Tomas out, which means that John is probably with them helping too. Look, I really have to find him.
What's the big upset?
It's about people giving other people a hand, Jake. Probably a foreign concept to you. Ian, could you help Kelsey look? I'll finish up with Jake.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do lunch.
Ian knows the grounds really well, okay, Kel?
Thank you.
And I know, Kate, if she's in trouble, I'd like to help, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look, you're a generous guy, and I appreciate the offer, but I cannot accept.
Why?
Because I take your help, and then social services starts poking around in my life, and no, it just doesn't feel right. And I don't want to owe anybody anything.
You're not going to owe me anything.
No, it's better if we make a clean break, and then we're just going to start over someplace.
Better for whom? Tomas and Luisa?
Tomas, you can't run forever.
You told me nobody knew we were here.
Tomas, it's all right.
Tomas, I really think it would be better if you stayed here. Let the system work for you. Kate has a job, you have a job, you have school, you have friends, a home.
They don't care about that.
You think they're going to go against Dr. John Hudson?
Why not? They almost kicked him out of the hospital. No offense, but the system doesn't care who it chews up.
You're absolutely right, Tomas. You're right. I had a lot of trouble. But my friends rallied around me, and I won. Friends like Kate. It was your petition that helped me win. Now, please, let me reciprocate.
You run, you lose.
You're saying you would go down to the social service people? And you would stand up for us even if we were to go to court?
You can count on me.
Well, if Dr. Hudson's will this company, I am serious. Now, unless Rachel comes clean and we find out what she wants, it's open season, Paulina.
I guess you better talk to Rachel.
Paulina,
Kelsey, hi.
Listen, have you seen Kate or John? Maggie was helping Kate and Tomas.
What are you talking about? Who's Kate and Tomas?
Kate Baker and the boy that she lives with.
Kate, she volunteers at the community center, also works at the hospital. She helped save John and Kelsey's jobs.
So why would that lady be here?
Well, apparently, Kate is having some problems. Maggie was helping Kate and Tomas out, which means that John is probably with them helping too. Look, I really have to find him.
What's the big upset?
It's about people giving other people a hand, Jake. Probably a foreign concept to you. Ian, could you help Kelsey look? I'll finish up with Jake.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do lunch.
Ian knows the grounds really well, okay, Kel?
Thank you.
And I know, Kate, if she's in trouble, I'd like to help, so.
Thank you.
Sure.
Look, you're a generous guy, and I appreciate the offer, but I cannot accept.
Why?
Because I take your help, and then social services starts poking around in my life, and no, it just doesn't feel right. And I don't want to owe anybody anything.
You're not going to owe me anything.
No, it's better if we make a clean break, and then we're just going to start over someplace.
Better for whom? Tomas and Luisa?
Tomas, you can't run forever.
You told me nobody knew we were here.
Tomas, it's all right.
Tomas, I really think it would be better if you stayed here. Let the system work for you. Kate has a job, you have a job, you have school, you have friends, a home.
They don't care about that.
You think they're going to go against Dr. John Hudson?
Why not? They almost kicked him out of the hospital. No offense, but the system doesn't care who it chews up.
You're absolutely right, Tomas. You're right. I had a lot of trouble. But my friends rallied around me, and I won. Friends like Kate. It was your petition that helped me win. Now, please, let me reciprocate.
You run, you lose.
You're saying you would go down to the social service people? And you would stand up for us even if we were to go to court?
You can count on me.
Well, if Dr. Hudson's willing, we got a shot.
It's your decision.
But social services only wants the problem solved, Kate. They just want to make sure that Tomas and Luisa have a suitable home. You've got that. We can prove it.
Okay. We stay.
Yes! Thank you, Dr. Hudson.
I'm happy to help.
Well, you guys are free. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I guess I guess I'm glad I didn't give the landlord notice. I think we should go home. I was going to send the key in from the road.
You're not going to go yet, are you?
No, I think we've imposed long enough, Maggie.
Yeah, but I was hoping that you could come up to the house, have something to eat. We had pot roast last night. It was really good. We have lots of leftovers.
There's not much at home.
Well, honey, go on. Y'all go on, and I'm going to watch Louisa. Go on.
Great. There's a game room downstairs. They have this karate game and a pool table. It's really cool.
Why don't you join them, Kate? Come on, I'll help you get Louisa ready.
No, wait.
So what happened?
Well, you know, you've been gone a long time.
Okay, so what happened while I was gone?
A lot of things happen. People change, they grow, discover new things about themselves.
Boy, this must be really awful, or you would have told me by now. I mean, I was just starting to relax.
Mom, relax. Relax.
No, not until you tell me what this is.
It'll keep. It's not bad.
You sure?
Yes, positive. But the important thing is that I'm happy for you.
Well, you're not going to have much company.
Well, Iris should come around. After all, she's living with Hank.
Hank is good for Iris. Everyone else thinks that this situation with Carl and me is a moral aberration.
Well, Iris has no use for the moral high ground.
No, she's left that territory to Amanda.
Well, Amanda's still confused about her divorce. I think once she falls in love again, she'll understand.
What's going on with you? Why don't you tell me what's going on?
Give Carl my regards.
All right. You're holding it all close to the vest. That's a good tactic.
Well, you...
A maddening one, but a good one.
Thanks for coming by. Good seeing you.
Thank you for your support. Goodbye, Donna. Don't work too hard.
Careful driving.
Now, who's the fraud?
How can you expect me to help you when all you ever do is try to cause trouble between me and
I
Ian?
do?
What did you do? You are rude, obnoxious.
She interrupted a private conversation.
You interrupted our conversation.
Oh, is that right? Is that all you were doing, was conversing?
None of your business, what we do.
You know, you may find this hard to believe. As a matter of fact, I find it hard to believe myself, but, I don't care. You want Ian, that's fine. You enjoy him. All I care about today is Corey. That's why I need your help.
I can't help you,
Do you have any idea what this company means to me? We made more money last quarter than any quarter since Mac died. Circulation is up 40%. Larry McMurtry called about a deal. Larry McMurtry.
I know who he is,
did
Jake.
this, a kid from Lassiter, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let Rachel Tango in here and take this company from me without a fight.
Look, Jake. I think you've done a terrific job. Better than anyone ever expected. In fact, I'm almost proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't ask me about Rachel.
Pauline, if she would just take a look at the numbers. I mean, I thought she cared about this family. Does she want Corey to prosper, or does she want my job? I'll even work with her, but I have to know what she wants before I can cut a deal.
Well, don't look at me, Jake.
She's got a surprise plan, doesn't she?
I cannot talk to you about this, Jake. If you want answers, talk to Rachel.
Thank you for your help.
I'm happy to do it.
I didn't want to uproot them again. Louisa will be fine. But, Tomas needs to graduate.
What about you? What do you need?
Privacy.
All right. I can respect that. But I want you to promise me that you'll let me handle any problems that may arise.
All right.
I'm curious. Why Bay City? Why did you come here? I know that you had to leave Port Jarvis
Because it
unexpectedly.
was close. It was close, and Tomas had been here before.
But it was new to you?
Yes.
I want you to call me if you feel frightened. And you start feeling like you want to run away again.
I'll call you if I can.
I won't let them separate you from the kids.
Why are you doing this for us? I mean, I know I supposedly look like your late wife, but that can't be easy.
It's not easy.
So I don't get it. If it's so upsetting, walk away.
I can't.
I'm not Charlene. Dr. Harrison didn't believe me at first either. but
Kelsey,
when-
you talked to Kelsey about this?
Yes, I did. She said that I looked...
Maggie said I'd find you here.
Dr. Hudson agrees with you that I look a lot like Charlene. I told him that we talked, and I think I'll go get Louisa and I'm going to take her up to the house. Thank you for all of your help.
It seems so far-fetched.
No. Seems almost impossible. But it's true. She's Charlene. She's alive. And you knew.
Hey, Tomas. Helen helped me make this great picnic.
Thanks.
Yeah, we have roast beef, we have fruits and desserts. A real picnic.
I'm not really hungry, Maggie. But, Kid and Louise will probably want some.
Right.
Look, I know you're trying to help, Maggie. And everybody's trying to help. But just 1 minute we're leaving town, and then the next minute we're staying, and then we're leaving, and then we're staying.
But Tomas, now that Dr. Hudson's involved, things should get better.
Well, I don't know that. Well, I mean, I hope so. But I don't have control right now. Right now, I'm totally at the point where any adult can mess with me.
Yeah, well, as far as adults go, Kate's really cool. And so's Dr. Hudson. My parents, forget about it. They didn't have a clue. I ran away. Now, you don't want Louisa to go through all that, do you?
No. But I'll do what I have to keep us together.
But you want to stay.
Look, what I want doesn't matter.
So you do want to stay. I mean, before you kissed me.
No, you kissed me.
You kissed me first. And besides that, I wanted you to. I want you to stay.
I can't do this.
Why not, Tomas?
Because you don't even know me, Maggie. You do what you want, and you don't think about anybody else.
How can you say that? All I do is think about you. And Kate and Louisa and how to keep you guys together.
Look, I still might be leaving.
So why did you kiss me?
Because I thought that I was leaving, and I wanted to say thank you. So what? It was a kiss. No big deal.
Right. No big deal.
I have to go.
Do you really think that Rachel's going to tell me the truth?
I don't know. But after what you pulled on her, I wouldn't blame her.
Well, if it isn't the woman of the hour.
What are you doing here?
I'd like to talk to you.
But I need to talk to you first. Jake, please, wait in the library. He's been asking questions about what you're planning.
I'm sure he has.
Iris and Amanda are asking questions, too.
I'm sure they have, too.
Rachel, I don't understand. What are you waiting for? When are you going to show them Mac's letter?
When I'm ready.
Okay. I can understand you not knowing what to do with the company or Carl, what you're going to do about living here or anything else in your life. But that letter exonerates Mac. It would change everything.
Well, it will probably comfort Iris.
But I don't think it'll do anything much for Amanda. She's too angry at me.
I think if she knew that Carl gave it to you, that it would prove to her that his intentions are honorable.
Oh, I don't think so.
You have to at least let me show the letter to Ian. It is all about his father, and I feel terrible not telling him about it.
Honey, I'm going to have to ask you to wait.
I don't know how I'm going to explain it if Jake sees it before Ian does.
I guarantee you Jake is not going to see that letter until I want him to.
Well, when is this going to happen?
When I've had it verified.
You don't think it's for real?
I know it's real. I know my husband's handwriting as well as my own. But it's going to be questioned, and I want to avoid any speculation in the press.
I'm not talking about anything that public, Rachel.
Honey, we both know it's going to leak.
Okay, when do you think this testing's going to be done?
Soon. I've called a family meeting. I want Ian to be there. I will produce the letter, and we will talk about it then.
Then what?
I have absolutely no idea how everybody's going to react.
No, I'm talking about you. What are you going to do?
Well, why don't you wait and see? Ian, hello.
Rachel?
Well, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Did you find Kate and Tomas?
I did, yeah. They were in the studio.
What's going on?
Well, they're fine. They seem to have all the help they need. There are people everywhere.
So much for spending the day together.
Listen, I think maybe you should spend some time with your family.
No. I need time alone with you.
All right. I think I can manage that. Follow me.
Rachel.
Jake, I understand you have some questions to ask.
Yes, I definitely have some questions. Not that I'm going to get any answers.
Well, I will give you some answers when I want to.
Good. Then this is for you.
I have no intention of involving myself in Cory business in any way and back the present leadership 100%. Do you really think I'm going to sign this?
Right through on that dotted line.
You have lost your mind.
And you are going to lose this family's company unless you butt out.
I don't think
What do you think? You want your old job back? Do you have any idea how many phone calls I've received since you tangoed into the Winter Masquerade on the arm of Carl Hutchins? Board members, stockholders,
I'm
union
not
men. What, do you think they want you back? You're wrong. They can count, Rachel. They know how much their stock's gone up since I took over. They're just afraid you're going to try to oust me.
Is that what they're afraid of you?
I am not afraid of you.
Oh,
They
yes?
are. They're afraid if you try to stir things up that they're going to lose. Everyone's going to lose, including you. What do you think you've been living off of the last couple of months? My profits, Rachel, my profits!
I am only too glad to adopt a more modest lifestyle if that's going to be for the good of the company.
Oh, and I can fly.
Ah, well, we're very well aware of your limitations.
Oh, you really disappoint me. I thought you and Mac looked after the family first and your ego second. You mix it up with me and you will lose. You will lose all the good that I built into this company. The circulation, the national exposure. All will be a casualty of this little war. Is that what you want?
Was that a multiple choice?
You're very funny. That's fine. Play the games, Rachel. Sign the paper so that it will guarantee this company will be around when Allie needs a job.
Oh, now you are threatening my granddaughter's future. You are desperate.
I will fight you any way I can, lady.
Well, I can't wait. Oh, and by the way, Jake, I've called a family meeting, and you are invited.
When?
When I say. And you better wear a flak jacket.
People grow, they change, they discover things about themselves.
They do.
They discover that they're just as embarrassed as I
I was
am.
not embarrassed.
Then why didn't you tell her that we were having an affair?
Because my mom has a lot on her mind right now.
Because it just might upset her.
No.
You hypocrite!
Well, this I'll tell my mom when the
time is right.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
All right, I hesitated.
You didn't even get out of the
know.
gate. You didn't. And believe me, I was really thrilled. I don't relish the idea of Rachel sitting me down for a little chat.
She might surprise you.
Surprised me?
Yeah.
I practically had a heart attack when she said she was in love with Carl. She out of her mind?
Careful what you say. You're in love with me.
But you're as much like Carl as milk is like kerosene.
Well, us Corys like the unusual.
Oh, so now I'm unusual.
No, you're predictable.
Name one thing that I've ever done that is predictable.
Eavesdropping on me and my mother. Predictable.
My life was on the line.
Oh, I mean, life on your...
I am not predictable.
Yes, you are. Now you're going to tell me it's over. It's a mistake. We're never going to...
Shut up. Oh, wow, is that unpredictable? Huh?
Pretty predictable.
Oh. Oh. Now you're in trouble. Now you're in trouble.
Oh.
Pretty unpredictable, huh?
I'm in love.
Oh,
yes.
Matthew, we don't really have to use those words when we feel like this. It doesn't really
We
mean
do.
anything.
Well, you won't mind if I tell my mother then, will
You're
you?
not going to tell your mother.
Yes, I am going to
You're
tell my
not.
mother.
No, you're not.
You
I
know
know
why?
you're not.
Because she gave me a great idea. I know just how I'm going to break the news.
Liar, liar.
How long have you known?
I didn't know. I suspected.
How long?
A month.
A month?
John, it seems so preposterous. I mean, Charlene was dead. Everyone knew that. I mean, how could this woman with dark hair and 2 children, one almost as old as Josie, how could she be Charlene?
They're not her children.
I didn't know that at first. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Come to you and say, oh, I met this woman. She happens to stack her spatulas in her frying pans like Charlene. Oh, obviously she's Charlene, risen from the dead. It was ridiculous.
But that isn't all you knew about her, is it?
You have to believe me. I thought I was succumbing to some advanced form of paranoia, living in her house, having to compete with her damn food all the time. I mean, I thought it was warping my perspective.
What changed your mind?
The cookies. Those damn cookies. I mean, when you ate them, you had this dreamy look on your face, and then Josie said they tasted exactly like her mother's. That wasn't enough to bring to you either. And besides, I didn't think I would find Charlene. I thought I'd find Kate Baker and maybe some peace of mind. Only then I found out that they never found a body. And suddenly, it just all seemed possible.
When was this?
The day of the memorial service.
So that's why you...
Look, it seemed more important to find out if she was alive than to bury her.
Then what did you do?
Does it matter? I mean, no matter what I thought, no matter what I did, Charlene's alive.
What did you do?
What did I... Nothing. Until you found Charlene's wedding ring, and then I found out that Kate Baker was missing hers. Look, you have to understand, it didn't make any sense. I mean, why would Charlene pretend to be Kate Baker? So I read Charlene's psychiatric files.
Go on.
After I read her files, I thought it might be possible that Kate Baker was another one of Charlene's personalities. So I hired a private investigator. And he went to Port Jarvis to investigate.
You had strong enough suspicions that you hired a private investigator, but you didn't trust me enough to tell me? She was my wife. She was the mother to my child.
Don't you think I know that? I knew how you felt about her. I knew you still loved her. I was so afraid of what you'd do if it was Charlene. I didn't want to lose you. I didn't want to lose you. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm not blameless in this. I had my own suspicions, too. Especially after I found the ring. It just seemed so impossible. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I just couldn't talk to you about it.
When did you know for sure?
yesterday. I should have told you.
Chuck, listen to me. She doesn't know she's Charlene. She's happy as Kate Baker. Maybe we should just leave one of us alone.
This is it. Not much, but it's mine. And it is certainly more private than your place.
This is where you can live, huh? The Horror Club.
Yeah. Why not? It's free. You can save some money. Come off the work.
What's all this stuff?
Monitors. When I'm not on the floor, I have to keep an eye on things.
Spying on people.
Any business that involves the public has to have a way of protecting itself. We get a minor, a rowdy drunk, I can spot it straight away. Besides, it'll give us more time together. If it's quiet out there, we can come in here.
I'm sorry. The thought of hanging out here is just...
Look, I know you have questions about me working here. That's why I brought you here, so you can see exactly what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, it just brings back memories of the back office of the Harrison Foundation, where Jake and Spencer did all their dirty work.
I'm not Jake. There's nothing going on in a back room. This is it. This is my office. It's a job. Nothing more.
I hear what you're saying, and I want to believe you, but it's not just Jake and Spencer. You lied to me, Ian. He stood me up last night, and he gave me 2 different excuses. Something is definitely wrong here. And tell me what's going on. Where were you last night?
Cass, it's Rachel. I've called the family meeting.
Family meeting. Are you kidding me? It's a power play, Iris. I'm telling you, she's up to something.
I need both documents. The letter that Mac wrote to Maria.
She must have found something. How the hell should I know?
And the purported deed to the rainforest. I'm sort of looking forward to seeing Jake's face when he realizes the jig is up.
Paulina wouldn't tell me, but she knows I can smell it, and it's big. Well, Paulina's too nervous, and Rachel's too calm for it to be anything less than a full-court press.
I know what it'll mean. I'm ready to make my move.
Well, we've got one chance. We find out what she's up to, and we hit her before she hits us.
I can't just sit back and let Charlene live the rest of her life as Kate Baker.
John, you know as well as I do that Charlene is not the only personality she's...
Charlene is not a personality. She was my wife.
Well, maybe Kate Baker's who she's supposed to be. Look at how much she means to those kids.
Charlene has 2 kids, one of whom happens to be my son. They need her.
I know.
I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that they get back together. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, all right. All right, look, no matter what happens, we're going to make it through this. Whatever she needs, whatever course of treatment, I'm going to be there.
No.
I'm your wife, John.
I know. And I love you. I'm going to have to do this alone.
No. John, no!